Hey guys, Darren here from the Music Vault. It's been a hot minute since the last time I did a video. Probably about 4 or 5 months, something like that. Just I didn't I didn't do anything over Christmas, although I got a couple around Christmas time that I bought myself. Nothing too big. Trying to clean up some bills, tidy up some bills, and my oldest daughter's getting married. So there's that. So I haven't been buying much. To be honest, a little bit of kind of burnout. Uh, I wasn't listening to. I wasn't in the mood to be like. I wasn't in the collecting mood, buying mood. Just I wasn't. I had a couple of bucks that I was contemplating going to a one record shop up up in a different city. But I saved it. I kept it aside. I got my wife. I dropped off at the airport today. She is in Dominican with my middle daughter, so we had like an early birthday dinner for me last night, and she gave me a couple of bucks to go spend at the record shop. So I'm going up this Saturday to PCV Records in Oakville. However, I was laying around the house this morning because her flight was at 8:30 this morning and was in Toronto, and you have to be there 3 hours in advance. So we had to leave. I think we left at, I don't know, 5 o'clock. No, quarter quarter after five, 5:10. No, 5 to 5. I can't remember. It's about an hour from here where the airport is, and they got there. I missed the exit, so they got there at 10 after 6. But then I came home and I'm like, blah blah blah. So I watched a little bit of TV, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go to the record shop. I haven't been in a long time. I was even talking to Chris, the guy that owns a record shop, and I said, yeah, it's the last time I was up there. Some guy dumped off his metal collection, and I bought a bunch of CDs way back then. And he goes, "Oh man," he goes, "That's months and months ago." I go, "Yeah, that's probably when the last time I was in there and bought anything." Although today I rectified that situation. So I got a bunch of CDs today. I've had I've gotten a couple. Like, I'm really big with the going on Amazon and CDs under $10 and enter. Like, I'll go heavy metal CDs under $10 or death metal CDs under $10 or black metal CDs under $10. And if something pops up, like, I do my usual go to Encyclopedia Metallium and rip up the lyrics and see what the band's singing about, especially a lot of the newer albums that I purchased. Um, there's a couple in here that I did that for, a couple of bands that I haven't heard. Want to know what they sing about. I'm not into Satanism and all that BS or the occult, really. Just not my bag. Being a Christian, like, I'd rather listen to something like Sacred Warrior than Dimmu Borgir. Just not into that whole Satan shtick. Um, but I do have some stuff that's pretty cool. And so I got some vinyl, got some CDs. Um, we're 4 minutes, 10 seconds in. Maybe it's time for me to shut up and put up. Up first is a band that everybody knows, Stradivarius. And this is Elements Part 1. Um, what can I say? Swedish power metal. Great band. I don't think there's an original member of the band on any of these releases. This is from 2003. Haven't listened to it yet. I did just pick it up today. So I've been listening to some stuff that I picked up. Some stuff I know the band, so I didn't rush to listen to them. But the couple of bands that I didn't hear, I wanted to listen to. They were all under $10, I believe, $10 and under. So I had to just pick them up. Thin Lizzy, Still Dangerous. This is from Tower Theater in Philadelphia in 1977. I mean, who doesn't like Thin Lizzy? I'm always out for a good Thin Lizzy disc. Um, yeah. Rest in peace, Phil. Too bad. Gamma Ray. Kai Hansen from Halloween, who is back in Halloween. This is Skeletons in the Closet live. 2-disc set. Really, I really do like. Yeah, I really do like Gamma Ray. You'll notice a theme here that the bulk of them are power metal. That is because for the longest time I just kind of walked away from power metal. Wasn't into it. I couldn't wrap my brain around it anymore. Mostly because I was into the really heavy stuff. Had gotten into black metal, death metal, and not all the satanic garbage, but just got into all that stuff. So power metal always kind of seemed the first kind of style of music to get pushed by the wayside. That and new music or new metal. Not a huge fan of new metal. Can't stand metalcore. Like there are bands in the metalcore genre that I will listen to, like As I Lay Dying, Killswitch Engage, Fit for a King's really good. A couple other ones, but for the most part, the poppy, sappy, whammy bamby kind of friggin' sing about your girlfriend crap. Yeah, I'm not into that. Crying your tea kind of thing. Not into that. That's, I mean, I'm sure there's metalcore bands out there that, like, I don't really consider As I Lay Dying a metalcore band. They might have been at one time. They've kind of morphed into this I don't know, this hybrid death metal kind of thing, I think. Because Tim's vocal style is like really, really aggressive and harsh. So it's kind of more pushing death metal, but they have a lot of thrash elements and a lot of metalcore elements too. Again, Land of the Free from Gamma Ray. This is Land of the Free Part 2. Another one that I didn't have in my collection that I thought, well, why not? Again, well, why not? Gamma Ray, Heading to Tomorrow, and Sign No More, Heading for Tomorrow, not to tomorrow. This is a double LP set. I kind of like these when you can get, because you can buy the one separate, then the other one separate, and that's kind of cool too. And eventually I will do that. But I kind of like this. I think it's more European style. Like, I think that this album is... It doesn't say. But I want to say Universal Division, Universal Music. It doesn't say. I want to say, though, this is a European pressing of some sort. But yeah. Really cool. Add to my collection. Another album that Kai Hansen's involved with, another band I should say, is Iron Savior. This is Dark Assault. Delivering the Goods. I think that's a Judas Priest cover, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong, because sometimes bands will name their songs the same too, but I think Delivering the Goods is a Judas Priest cover. Now this band, I thought they were more like Amon Amarth, more like a blackened death metal band. Turns out they're a power metal band, and that is Nocturnal Rites. With a name like Nocturnal Rites, you would think they are a black and death metal band. But nope. To my surprise, this one's from 2002. This is an earlier album. This is Shadowlands. I checked this stuff out. Really dig it. I really dig it. Another band I had to go on, check out the lyrics first to see. So I got the other one. This is The Eighth Sin from Nocturnal Rites. This one came out in 07. Yeah. I had Shadowland on. I haven't listened to this one yet. Another oldie but a goodie familiar is Hammerfall, and this one is double CD, One Crimson Night. I believe this is a live album. Guitar solo, yep, this is a live album. 2 CD set. I kind of dig live albums now. I didn't for the longest time like live albums, but I kind of dig them. They're getting, like, the bands are more tight live, and the recording's a lot better. So, another one from Hammerfall, Chapter 5, Unbent, Unbowed, Unbroken. And this one has nothing that I've ever heard from. This one came out in 05. A lot of these albums are older albums that I think are like kind of out of print, or I want to. This is a German pressing, Nuclear Blast GmbH. I think that's a, yeah. This is a German pressing. Yeah. I don't know if this one is too. No, this one's... Yeah, this one's a German pressing as well. It says manufactured in the USA, but it's Nuclear Blast Germany. So I'm pretty sure this is a German pressing, just pressed in the US, I guess. I don't know. And again, manufactured in the USA, but Nuclear Blast Germany. So... And this one is Masterpieces, Hammerfall. This one is a covers album, which I didn't even know existed. But it's got bands Stormwitch, Warlord, Picture, Pretty Maids, Halloween, Rainbow, Accept, Heavy Load, Twisted Sister, Skid Row, Europe, Riot, Loudness, Kiss, Yngwie Malmsteen's Rising Forest, Chastain, and Judas Priest. Really cool. I'm stoked that was available, and I found it. I got a bunch of Halloween or Hammerfall, 3 Hammerfall to be exact. Well, now I got 6. Now this stuff, the next couple isn't from today. That list was all from today so far. I got more over here, but anyways, this one, Hooded Menace, the brand new one. Lecrimos, Monuments of Obscuration. If you like Doom Death, really, really cool stuff. They are from Finland, I believe. Now, I will fight anybody on this and say that Dave Mustaine is a better guitar player than Kirk Hammett any day of the week, and I will fight you on this. Listen to this. The riffs on this album and the riffs on the new Metallica album, this one blows out of the water. The last couple, The Sick, The Dying, and The Dead, or something like that, the last Megadeth and this one, holy mackerel, just awesome stuff. The last couple of Metallica have been really good, but I think Dave is a little bit better. Like, these ones are just... I don't know. Dave just got better and better over the years for me. And his vocal pattern and style, to me, got better and better. Same kind of... I mean, I'm a huge Rush fan. So The vocals for me, Dave. Some of you people say, "Well, he's just sounds whiny." I don't know. He just it fits the music. It fits the whole ambiance of the band. I mean, 40 years. I'm gonna say 45 years strong. If you're not used to Dave Mustaine's vocal style now, you're never gonna get used to it. Some cool punk in the vein of Discharge, and this is Desensitize from 2011. I mean, what can I say? It's English punk. Discharge is awesome. I love that band. To to me, the top three: Discharge, GBH, and The Exploited. This album. Now I have to buy this album on vinyl, and then I have to get the rest of the catalog on CD, and that is Heathen, and this is Heathen Live. Bleed the World. This one was one of my finds, along with the Discharge. One of my under $10 finds on. I think I paid $8 for this thing on Amazon. It was I always do that. I have that under $10 thing. CDs under $10. Like I'll say heavy metal CDs under $10, and a slew of them will pop up. And then death metal, a slew of them will pop up. Some of them, most of them I've got that I want, but there's been a few over the last couple of years that new stuff that I've picked up, like this band. I think they were called Disbelief. They were from Germany. They were really good. Mortification, Relentless. I went into the local Christian bookstore to pick up a couple of engagement cards for my daughter, and I spotted that he had no metal whatsoever except for 3 or 4 copies of this for $3.99, and I'm thinking I might go and pick the remaining 3 up and maybe sell them on eBay or put them up on Facebook Marketplace or something. Or see if I can trade somebody in the vinyl community to see if they want it. Who knows? The Ferryman, Iron Will. This is the latest one from 2025. I really dig this band. Mike Terrana, Ronnie Romero, and Magnus Carlson. Ronnie Romero right now is singing for Rainbow. And Mike Terrana, I don't know who he's playing drums for. I believe he played with Metallium for a while. He's been in a slew of bands. This is really good. Really good European metal, power metal kind of stuff. Yeah. Some Swedish death, Hypocrisy, Virus. This one is from the haul today. I don't know if I said it already, but all those, I think I got them for under $10. I think one was $12. The rest of them were under $10. Yeah, Hypocrisy. I don't like the earlier stuff just because of the lyrical content, but the newer, the last little stuff is a lot more palatable. Now this band, I got 5 CDs from. I bought the last 5 CDs that they had, all earlier material. I've heard of the band. I saw these up there before. I passed on them, and that was a few months ago. I'm surprised that they stuck around this long. Then I went and I figured, you know what? Checked them out and brought them home, and that is Brainstorm. This one is Soul Temptation. I don't know where these guys are from. I don't know too much about them. It's on Metal Blade. I don't know if they're an American band. I don't know. I just picked it up and brought it home and was like, this is really cool stuff. Then I got Memorial Rights. from Brainstorm. This one is a 2009. Really cool. I haven't listened to it. What I heard, it was power metal, heavy metal, kind of like the Ferrymen. It did sound European to me. Although, wait a second, let me see. I think they're a German band. Yeah. Booking contact, blah 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 blah. Hamburg, Germany. I want to say they're a German band. However, not sure. But I'm sure somebody that knows who this band is will tell me in the comments. Another one. This is just Metus Mortis. Brainstorm. Another one again. And this one is from 2001. Yeah, I just, like I said, I bought a whole slew of them. This one is Downburst from Brainstorm. This one's 2008. I haven't heard any of these except for Soul Temptation. I think I threw that album on. But I'm going to guess and say that the rest of the catalog is pretty close to that album. And then I got Liquid Monster. And this one is 2005 from Brainstorm. Excuse me. Just some really cool stuff. Now, that is all from either Amazon or the record shop today. I picked one vinyl record up today at that shop. And that is Styx, Caught in the Act. I really, 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 really like Styx. They're such a good band. To the point where I did pick up 3 other albums, actually yesterday, as a matter of fact. But I'll show them on Saturday. But yeah, I picked this up. I have this double CD. This has got all the great songs. Mr. Roboto, Too Much Time on My Hands, Babe, Best of Times, Sweet Madam Blue, Rockin' the Paradise, Blue Collar Man, Miss America, Foolin' Yourself, Come Sail Away, Crystal Ball. And it's the original Styx, which is really super cool. Now, this is probably my favorite, second favorite, first favorite, depending on the day. Either this band or a band called Cannon Fabra. They're a German blackened thrash, kind of blackened death kind of thing. And these guys, 1914, straight up black metal, I think. True war metal. True war black metal. They sing all about, these guys they sing in English. That Cannon Fabra, Faben, whatever, I don't know. I can't pronounce it. It's in German. They sing in German, and they got some of the friggin' fastest stuff, and same with these guys. This album is called Vibrius Unitus, and this is a double album, black vinyl. And with that band, I have the first 3 albums on vinyl, and I have them on CD, and I have this on CD as well. I just love this band. This one and the Canon, I have all the releases from that band, and I have only one of them on CD. I still have to buy the rest on CD, which is 3 CDs, but I'll eventually get them. Purchased this last year. First album in 10 years by Extreme Progressive Metal Pioneers, featuring guest appearances by Glenn Drover, Cam Dixon and former vocalist Stu Block. Limited edition smoke colored vinyl. And that is Into Eternity. I love this band. If I remember correctly, they are from Saskatchewan. This is the latest album, I believe. This is 2018. This is the last one to come out. And this has, I forget her name. She's the singer. But I haven't spun this in a while. So, to be honest, I couldn't really. I know that it's Into Eternity. I friggin' love this band. Just one of these ones that I haven't spun 100% yet. And I haven't spun it in a long time. So, actually, that's the singer right there. If I remember correctly. Yeah, just progressive. Got a lot of, like, death metal style vocals. Fast, really heavy. You know. What can I say about this band? The Arsonist from Sodom. Part of the 4 Teutonic German thrash bands. Double black vinyl. This is the latest one. Came out in 2025. Just some awesome stuff. I think anybody that's into thrash has probably pulled this album out, opened it up, showed it off. It's just standard black. And to me, these guys are, I would tend to think, the kings of power metal. Halloween. I could be wrong, but I think they are. This one is double album. Gatefold. There's all, 7 of them. Kai Hansen's back in the fold. Michael Kiskey's back in the band. Along with Andy Darius and the rest. I like it when they come in with the books. That's really cool. My version is this version. I just love this kind of, I don't even know what you would call it, sea swirl. It's got blues and golds and dark blues and turquoise, and kind of looks like the waters of Turks and Caicos. But yeah, just, it's Halloween, man. What do you want? Their lyrics are, they got some comedy elements to them, kind of tongue-in-cheek, but they're, to me, these guys, I would say, they're the epitome or the kings of power metal. Now, again, having said that, I am not a huge power metal freak. I'm getting back into power metal. However, I'm sure that there's other bands that are, somebody's going to say, oh no, this band's awesome, and this band's even better, and that's fine, that's cool. To me, Halloween is the kings of power metal. European power metal, German power metal, whatever. But that is it. I mean, yeah, I haven't. That's it. That's all I got. 30 minutes of showing you my stuff. Now I think I'm just gonna go and chill out and have something to drink and, I don't know, watch a bit of TV, I guess. I'm kind of lazy today. I'm on holidays right now until the 22nd of April, and I've been on holidays since last Friday. So I think I'm off for 3 weeks, which is quite nice. So anyways, I hope you guys have an awesome night, and I will see you next video. Cheers, guys.